Hello, this will be my review of a custom or repaint. Actually, it's just painted Dagobah playset, and I will turn it around the playset around so that you could kind of see how it looks like. It's on a turntable, and I will try to. Ooh, the fire pit is on. I'll try to give the details one by one on what I did with it. There you go. I'm sure you have seen the other video reviews on YouTube for this playset, and you know about the levitating gimmick. These are not the originals. I got them from my stash, from my other stuff that I have. I added those stones that Luke was trying to levitate. This is the Black Series Luke, and there was a scene there, if I remember correctly, that Yoda was talking to Luke, and also there was a scene where Yoda was standing on Luke's foot, and there was a scene that R2D2 was on Luke's side, if I remember correctly. And I added some cotton so that for the fog effect. The sponge for this, or the foam, is not original. And you could see, if you remember, this is only beige and this was brown, so I painted this as if they're like rocks. It's like on a rocky island, but of course with a lot of good soil, browns. I painted the ground brown and green. The details here, if I remove this, I painted different kinds of colors here, like browns, light browns, gray, green, dark greens, and all that stuff, to keep it to give it a little depth. And I super glued, or not super glued, but hot glued R2 there. And I'll remove the tree later on so that you will see what's inside and how I did it. I actually the pit fire or the stove is from one of these tea lights from the dollar store. Now here, the original playset didn't have this, pardon the shaking, this pointy rooftop, so I added that. And I also, if you could see there, I drilled a hole on this porthole so that the light will come through when it's dark. And if you can see here, I also made this porthole here where R2 is peeping. There was a scene where he tiptoed and peeped inside what was happening. So this, I also see I drilled this big hole here, and I added this. In the original playset, this one doesn't have it. I incorporated like multiple scenes, or the scenes that you will see at one point in the movie Empire Strikes Back. And I noticed also that during the test, Luke's test, both of them were holding the swords, lightsabers, with both hands. So this figure has only 5 points of articulation. I put them in a hot water, and when it was soft, I pressed the arms together so that Luke will be able to hold the lightsaber with both hands. With this Darth Vader, I got it from a bargain bin. He has articulating, or at least a swivel elbows, so I was able to do that. But this is not his real cape. I just made that cape, black cloth. And also behind Luke, I put a hot glue here so that it will keep his arms together, or yeah, with his lightsaber thing. Also, if you notice here, there's that head, Darth Vader's head with Luke's face on it. Here is Darth Vader that this one belongs to. What else? So I'll remove the top. Oh, you will notice also that the scales that I use are not into scale, or not accurate. Like, I just have this little Yoda here, but look at this is smaller Yoda, so that it will not be heavy when he is on. And of course, this is also hot glue. This is easy to remove, so that it will not be heavy balancing on Luke's feet. There's a black cloth here, because this one goes to the living room of Yoda's hut, and I didn't want the outside light coming in. So let me show this to you. How do I do this? Okay, like this. Of course, you can see the added moss for effect. There. What did I do here? I added this post here with a little basin for like food, I think. And of course, this one just broke. This is my little snake. And the way I painted the snake, dark green on top, and then the lighter color at the bottom. These Luke here that I used, his original head was this one. He had a bloody face, but I know that when they were inside the dining room, he had a very calming face. So I switched his head from this to this, and I got that head from this one. I think this is a Farm Boy Luke. But I just realized I have an extra head like this, extra figure, Power of Wars Dagobah. So I could have another head. See, I have several of these from the bargain bin. I might switch it back so that at least the Farmer Luke will not go to waste. So I could put this head again next time with this one. So they're the same anyway. So this is the Yoda that I have. This one is the rare one. Has the hair, built-in hair. I think this is the, and I have this Luke that I'll show you later. I repainted the same the Yoda. Where is it? See, I have several Yodas. Same Yodas. This is the one with the hair. No hair. This was no hair. That goes at the back of Luke. But I repainted him. See the difference? It has like a little bit brighter green, lighter green. I'll talk about this figure later. So how is this tea light working? I drilled a hole here. Oh. And put the tea light again from the dollar store. This one's. So I could access the on and off switch instead of removing the tree there. Instead of removing that and turning on, I just made it permanent. I could always change the batteries. Also, remember the porthole where R2-D2 was peeping inside the living room? I added a little land area because this is the original mold, and this yellow or greenish clay. It's from Crayola Model Magic. As in when it dries up, it's like styrofoam. So I added it there so that when this is in here, like that, like this, Yoda has some wait, let's put this right. Has a little area where he could stand. See this? This is the extra land area. And also to show you what I did with the tree trunk, which became Yoda's house or hut. What I did was painted it white inside. There's a black cloth here because when this is on the floor or in, I don't want the light shining from here inside the cave, and I painted this black. So this is the cave where during the test for Luke. What else? Oh, with this added porthole here, this one was like this originally. So it was, you cannot turn the knob where Luke would be balancing. Like that. So I had to cut it, put a little some hot glue here so that it will be a little bit thicker. So this is gonna be easy to turn on. Oop. Anyway. So what else do I have? Okay, I'll show you some details here. So this was the pose. I think I mentioned that a while ago. A little snake there. The original mold had only this plate and a little spoon over there. So I had a little bowl with some rounded clay, and I painted them green and purple, and then a little plate and a little glass. This one was the bottle cap of a little shampoo from the hotels that I get, and this is a hanger wire. Oh, let me turn on the fire pit or the stove so you can see it. As you can see, this moves and that one glows. I'll show some pictures on the description below. There will be links to the Facebook account. Anyway, so if you want more details, I used to have, so this Dagobah Luke had straight legs and all that stuff. So what I did, I cut off like a triangle here and made them like that, so it could be folded or like in a sitting position, because that's how he did it when he swung. The same thing with his arms. I made him soft, boiled him a little bit, and press it like this. See? They're like that. In my mind, what I could do in the future. Wait a minute. This little contraption here will become a little half a tree. Put it on top here so that Luke can swing. But I might make the whole playset a little bit too tall. Might be difficult to too difficult to display it. I was thinking I could just make something like a contraption here. He might be swimming here. It's like a foldable type, you know, from like that, and then I could kind of like that, but I don't know yet. Alright, this is the Dagobah playset, custom painted or repainted. I hope you like it, and I'll upload more videos in the future.